Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nityanandam. Today is the auspicious day where Kailasa is celebrating the Rama Pattabhishekam. In a few moments, we're going to be entering into the sacred rituals of Bhagavan Sri Rama. Bhagavan Sri Rama, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, has said many times again and again, Rama lived a life of inclusion, meaning everywhere he went, he included those people as a part of his inner space, treating them as he is. Dharma is that. Dharma is something where you treat others how you want to be treated, how you treat yourself. Of course, Rama is the Purushottama himself, Parandhama. And in that magnificence, he had the courage to live that Dharma himself to the letter and radiated that confidence to all those around him as well. So he, in that confidence, included everyone into his inner space. Ramayana, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, shares with us is a story of inclusion. At the end, all of them came together and coronated Rama, as we're going to be celebrating today. The coronation of the Pattabhishekam of Bhagavan Sri Rama is kind of the scene of the Ramayana, the ending of the whole effort of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra to prove that people can live together dharmically. People can coexist. Various different kinds of beings with different laws, cultures can coexist together beautifully with Dharma as the central spindle. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, gives a beautiful, precise definition of Dharma. Do not do unto others that which will cause pain if done unto you. Yes, in one dimension, this is such a beautiful definition. It is based on the principle, of course, of ahimsa. Yet, when it goes to a higher, more enriching dimension, we can see that going on creating that assurance that they don't have to be afraid, that the people don't have to be afraid, is the next step of Dharma. And that is also that which Rama did. He protected, as a Dharma of the Kshatriya, he protected the yajnas of the rishis from the attack of the demons, of the asuras. He protected the rights of his friend Sugriva to his throne. He protected the world from the tyranny and the wrong example of Ravana. Rama did the work of protection. There is a beautiful incident, in fact, at the moment when Shri Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravana, comes and takes refuge, leaving Ravana, comes to Rama and says, I take refuge in you, I am yours. At that moment, Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra proves that even without having a kingdom, he is still a king. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says again and again that you may take the kingdom away from Rama, but you cannot take the state of the king away from Rama. The state of the king, Rama was always in. And in this verse, he proves it. He says, Sakradeva prapannaya tavasmi tichayachate abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadhamye tadvritam mama. He has a declaration, a powerful declaration that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism again and again reiterates to us. Abhayam sarvabhutebhyo. I give refuge to all the beings in the cosmos. In the various dimensions of the cosmos, the beings are not only physical, but they manifest also as fear or various emotions. or various energies. The energy of fear is cannot exist when Rama makes this declaration. So he says that he will protect anyone from experiencing fear in their life. And to that level, Rama gives the promise and creates a world known as the Rama Rajyam. The Rama Rajyam is that celebration, is where nobody felt fear because they know they have Rama. He was able to give that kind of a love to all of them. And that is the Kailasa also that Swamiji is building for us. To be able to have that freedom to live that dharma that Rama himself protected and made so easily available to everyone through his example. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is giving the space for that very possibility. The Kailasa ecosystem is that very space. So today we'll be celebrating the Rama Pattabhishekam as well as the Pattabhishekam, the coronation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as the king incumbent of the Surangi Samrajyam. This Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam hails all the way up in its ancestry of kings to Bhagiratha, Harishchandra, and Bhagavan Sri Rama himself. Of course, it goes up till Surya, Bhagavan, and Paramashiva before him. This lineage of those kings who have the quality to put sacrifice, tyaga, first as a priority and are ready to do it for the love of the people, for the love of the dharma, for the love of that very lifestyle. To protect it, they did the necessary sacrifices. And we take an example of them throughout history. And it is their sacrifice that had given courage to thousands and thousands of more kings and queens to take similar sacrifices throughout Hindu history. And even today, to those who need to take the necessary steps to know that their life is to protect dharma. And the best way, the most righteous way to do it is the way that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving that very space in Kailasa. So we celebrate him in his reflection of the glory of his predecessors by coronating Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, as the very Rama in our lives and the embodiment of Rama in our lives, and coronating him as the ruler of the Surangi Samrajyam. Today we will be celebrating these coronations of Bhagavan Sri Rama and his very predecessor, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Parameshwar. These very powerful qualities are something that we all should take encouragement from and want to live in our lives. Take a few moments right now and see the example of Rama and understand that we are lucky. Yes, because we get to see the living, breathing example of an incarnation today. How he decides, how he thinks, how he converses in the modern tongue, the ancient truths. How he is able to bring those ancient truths as a practical reality to people today. And how he has done that for us as well. For this, we also have gratitude to him today. We get to live in a situation where we get to see how an incarnation thinks, how an incarnation feels, how an incarnation decides, how an incarnation executes, how an incarnation administers, how an incarnation supports, how an incarnation incarnates. Because the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism pointed out very beautifully that the greatness of an incarnation is not in the great feats that he can do. The greatness of an incarnation is to the level to which he wants to incarnate. He's able to incarnate. He's able to incarnate to the level of being able to remove fear from the hearts of every person he meets. Means that is his greatness. So in the same way, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has given us that possibility to live a life without fear and suffering. That is the ideal of Kailasa. So, in this way, we get to celebrate and see that very dharma we re established in the world through Kailasa. So, with this celebration and gratitude, and the example of Rama, the embodiment of Bhagavan Sri Rama in our lives, we now will begin the rituals of the Rama Pattabhishekam. The Rama Pattabhishekam is a beautiful, elaborate ceremony that we're going to be going into right now that has various parts. Right now, we're going to be beginning to witness the Purvanga rituals, the preliminary rituals where the Senadhipati of Bhagavan of Sri Ramachandra, the commander-in-chief, Vikshvak Sena, is being worshipped. These particular rituals are revived. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving Hinduism as a whole. These rituals are coming from the Pancharatra Agamas, the Vaishnava Agamas, that are followed in numerous temples of the Vaishnava sect. In the temple of Bhadrachalam in Andhra Pradesh, there they are continuing and doing the Rama Pattabhishekam as we speak. We follow their guidance and the agamas and specific procedures and injunctions kept in place by the founders of that very establishment, by Sri Rama himself. The Pancharatra agamas detail on how you should begin the rituals, how the preliminary deities should be worshipped. So we're beginning with the puja of Vishwaksena, of Mahaganavadi, and of Guru. So we'll now be witnessing some of these preliminary rituals.
नित्यानन्द परम शिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परम शिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ Paramaशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Yes. So let us learn now a little bit more about the context of rituals. According to the Kamika Agama, the Kriya Pada is a way for all of us to be able to connect with the higher vertical time zones. What are these higher vertical time zones? Rama exists. Rama is very much alive with us today. He exists in a higher vertical time zone, in Parandhama, in this Loka. In that very space, we also exist. Our possibility exists there. Yes, the reality that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism brings out to us is that we exist in all of the 14 vertical time zones at a time. It is just that you are aware of the one that you're in currently. But in their inner space also, you may be going through a hell, going through particular kind of emotions, or particular kind of suffering, or a particular kind of joy, or a particular kind of their drive, or a inspiration, or a particular kind of valor. So these kind of various inner spaces that we go through are these vertical time zones. So when we say that you are possible and you exist in the vertical time zone where Rama is there, you are also there in that Rama Rajyam. So we exist in these vertical time zones. When we do these kriyas or rituals, we connect with our higher vertical time zones. Those vertical time zones that are higher vertical time zones be embodied in the deities of Rama and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in KAILASA, that space that is energizes the whole, the Meru Mandala, all of the time zones. So today, the Kriya that we're going to do worships and brings the highest and the best energies from all of the places. Yes, the whole entire universe gathered at the time of the Rama Pattabhishekam to coronate Sri Rama. And it is also that when a person takes on the legal position of the king in as per Hinduism, he says that he will uphold dharma for all the beings in all the worlds. Very few in history also have upheld this very truth when they took on the reins. Rama, of course, proved that he was able to take care of all beings and then took on the coronation. In the same way, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been able to give the possibility of enlightenment, the possibility of dharma to happen to all the beings. And hence now he is that very predecessor of the very successor of Sri Rama. So we can see in today's ritual that a convergence of cosmic energies are going to be coming together through the mantra. The mantras are very sacred. Even the mantra of Rama is very sacred. It has not just a significance in its linguistic meaning, it has a significance in the very vibration that it creates inside a person and inside the cosmos when uttered, when created. Rama, the one who annihilates suffering, the one who removes the suffering from others. That is what is the inner meaning of Rama. In fact, in the Mantrodhara Patala, the second chapter of the Kamikagama, if you see the words Ra and Ma, they mean the exact same thing. It is a chapter where Paramashiva himself describes the inner meaning and power of each of the aksharas, each of the syllables of the Sanskrit language. and he gives also the direction for how one should create a mantra. And of course, the author, the creator of the Taraka Mantram, Rama, is Paramashiva himself, who has given this to the world to heal themselves, to give themselves an ideal to look forward to give themselves a relief from all sufferings. The word Rama was given, the mantra Rama was given by Paramashiva himself. And in this way, mantras hold a special significance. When we chant a particular mantra, the deity is immediately invoked, the energy is there before us. We are no longer witnessing that of only singular dimensions, we're witnessing the reality of the higher vertical time zones, the higher dimensions. So, Ganga, also the river Ganga, is said to be the auspicious sacred river that also flows through the multiple dimensions. We experience it in this physical reality as the river Ganga, but it has qualities that can liberate you and give you the experience of the higher vertical time zone. And that's why in the kalashas, or the water pots that are set up in the kriyas, the Ganga river energy is invoked, and just by remembering the name Ganga with a few bijas, we can invoke her in the water. And in this way, the Samrat Kiridam, the crown of this ritual, is washed and energized by the waters from all of the sacred rivers. These sacred rivers are also multidimensional in nature. They give and deliver liberation like Ganga does. They give and deliver wealth like the Yamuna does. Or they give and deliver knowledge like the Saraswati does in the multiple dimensions. And that is why each of these rivers have a specific benefit and a specific power that they embody and they give to the world. So hence, all the seven rivers and all of the waters from the sacred oceans also is collected inside this ritual and is offered to the Abhishekam is offered to the deity. When Pattabhishekam, Abhishekam means it is the sacred bath. So when the waters are offered onto the deity from the kalashas within which the sacred rivers are invoked, all of that convergence is celebrated. All of the sacredness from all the auspicious places in the cosmos is brought to this spot. And that is why that is an auspicious moment. And of course, why does the Pancharatra Agama also this prescribed to do this Rama Pattabhishekam? Why is it needed? Rama lived thousands of years ago. It is because the moment when the Pattabhishekam event had happened, the moment when that moment in time had happened, it created a ripple across the very space itself. So when the stars or the sun and the moon, all of these celestial bodies are in the same positions, the ripple is created in the cosmos again, meaning that the possibility of the whole cosmos converging and creating a possibility of the Ramarajyam is happens. So for that possibility, to worship that possibility, to channel ourselves to receive the energies that are available at this auspicious time, the Shastras, the Sutrakaras, created these Kriyas for us to be able to receive the energies, and hence we offer these rituals known as the Pattabhishekams. So when we receive these great energies that are there at this time, we receive again and pray for again that very Ramarajyam to manifest again. And of course, through this auspicious ritual in this grand, in amidst the grand pantheon of deities from Kailasa, we are going to be celebrating the revival of Kailasa, the revival of that very Ramarajyam by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, that he is able to establish in Kailasas around the world and give us also the strength to do so. So this is an auspicious moment, as well as it is a kriya and a process to be able to receive him. The preliminary rituals prepare us for that. And of course, right now, the puja of the Kalasha is going on. We'll be now showing you the Kalasha puja, where the waters from the sacred rivers are being invoked, as well as the gods from all of the 10 directions. Those who protect this very cosmos, because we are not coronating a person, we're coronating a cosmic being. And to coronate the cosmic being, the whole cosmic celestial beings come together. So all of the Digbalakas, meaning the guardians of all of the 10 directions, come together for this very ritual. So we'll now be looking at the Kalasha Puja happening in Adi Kailas.
Nityananda Paramashivo Om Nityananda Paramashivo Om Nityananda Paramashivo Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ
of the Pattabhishekam ritual, we will be offering the Ramataraka Mantra Samputita Ashtottara Shatanamarchana, a ritual where we invoke the various qualities of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and offer the Archana with flowers. The special part of the Archana is that the most powerful Ramataraka mantra is chanted before and after each name of Sri Rama, hence energizing and bolting each of the attributes of Sri Rama in our biomemories. The Ramataraka mantra is a very powerful as it immediately burns one's karmas and liberates us and make us experience oneness with Paramashiva. The power of the Ramataraka mantra, the name of Sri Rama, has been revealed across many scriptures of the Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The efficacy of just remembrance of the name of Rama just burns all our karmas and liberates us immediately. In the 21st verse of the Muktikopanishad, which is directly revealed by Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, Jantor Dakshina Karne
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द
complete for the technical glitch. Let us now begin with the Ashtottara Shatanamarchana for Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam. पुनः संकल्प्य ओम श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः कैंकर्य रूपम महापट्टाभिषेकोत्सवाख्ये कर्मणि समये श्री राम षडक्षरी मंत्र संपुटित श्री राम अष्टोत्तर शतनामार्चनं करिष्ये. Let us now perform the Sankalpa for the participants who have offered this Sri Rama Pattabhishekam. We request all the participants to be seated with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Clasp your hands. As we enter into the Sankalpa, Om Mamopata Samasta Duritakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nityanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shri Sita Lakshmana Sameta Shri Ramachandra Swaminaha Kainkarya Rupam Mahapattabhishekotsawakhya Karma Karishe Mama Shri Sahakutumbanam श्री नित्यभूतेश्वरानन्दानामधेयस्य मानित्यभूतेश्वरानन्दानां यः रुद्रांशनामधेयस्य सुस्मितानां यः बालाजीनामधेयस्य स्वरूपानां यः परमेश्वरनामधेयस्य सुरेखालतानां यः फणीकृष्णानामधेयस्य शालिनीनां यः सायिनामधेयस्य शुभाङ्गीनां यः शौर्यानामधेयस्य श्रीविद्यानां यः राजचन्द्रानामधेयस्य अक्षये त्रिनेत्रीणां याः सकुटुम्बस्य च मनसेप्सित सकलसदभीष्टकाम्यार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव परिपूर्णकृपाकटाक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं चिंतित मनोरथ फल अवाप्त्यर्थम परमशिव स्थिति परमशिवत्व परमशिवशक्ति अवाप्त्यर्थम श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव महापट्टाभिषेकोत्सवं करिष्ये ओम अप उपस्पृश्य. Let us now begin with the Ashtottara Shatanama Archana. Om ध्यायेद् भद्राद्रिवैकुण्ठरामं सीतारमान्वितं शङ्खचक्रधनुर्बाणधरं सौमित्रिसेवितम्. ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. ओम श्रीमत्सूर्यकुलाम्भोधिवर्धनीय कलानिधये नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीमद्ब्रह्मेन्द्र रुद्रादिवन्दनीय जगद्गुरवे नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीमत्सौभाग्यसौन्दर्यलावण्याम्बुधिपङ्कजाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीमच्चिन्तामणिपीठमध्यसिंहासनेश्वराय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीमद्राजाधिराजेन्द्रमुकुटाङ्कितपादुकाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीमद्धिमाद्रिराजेन्द्रकन्याध्येयपदाम्बुजाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीजगन्मोहनाकार दिव्यलावण्यविग्रहाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीशृङ्गाररससम्पूर्णमण्डलान्तःसुधाकराय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीकण्ठकरकोदण्डपरीक्षितपराक्रमाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीमत्सृष्ट्यादिविविधकार्यकारणमूर्तिमते नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीवत्सलाञ्छनान्त्यन्तमणिभूषणभूषणाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीसाम्बदेव हृत्पद्मविकासनदिवाकराय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. ओम श्री क्षीरवार्तिकाय नमः. सुराराध्यपादयुगपद्मविराजिताय श्रीकराकार विराजिताय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीकराकारकोदण्डकाण्डोपेतकराम्बुजाय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीजानकीमुखाम्भोजमण्डलीयप्रभाकराय नमः. श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीराजाधिराज राजेन्द्र रमणीय गुणाकराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रावणादिवधोद्यक्तविक्रमाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः राकेन्द्वार्कग्निविमलनेत्रत्रयविभूषिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रात्रिञ्चरौघमत्तेभ विनिर्भेदमृगेश्वराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः राजत्सौदामिनीतुल्यदिव्यकोदण्डमण्डनाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रमामनोज्ञवक्षोजदिव्यगन्धसुवासिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः राक्षसेश्वरसंसेव्य दिव्यश्रीपादपङ्कजाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः राकेन्दुकुलसम्भूतरमणी प्राणनायकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रत्ननिर्मितभूषाढ्यचरणाम्बुजशोभिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रामाजनमनोहारी दिव्यकन्दर्पविग्रहाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः राघवान्वयसञ्जातनृपश्रेणिम शिरोमणये नमः श्रीरामाय नमः राकाशशिसमाकारवक्त्रमण्डलमण्डिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रावणासुरकासारचण्डभानुशरोत्तमाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रमावक्षोजकस्तूरिवासनास्वादलोलुपाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रणत्सङ्गीतसम्पूर्णसहस्रस्तम्मुखाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः रत्नौघकान्तिविलसड्डोलाखेलनशीलनाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः माणिक्योज्ज्वलसन्दीप्तकुण्डलद्वयमण्डिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मानिनीजनमध्यस्थसौन्दर्यातिशयाश्रयाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मक मकराक्षादिदुस्साध्यदुष्टदर्पापहारकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः माद्यन्मधुकरव्रातल विलसत् केशसंवृताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मनोबुद्धीन्द्रियप्राणवागादीनां विलक्षणाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मनःसङ्कल्पमात्रेण निर्मिता जाण्डकोटिकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मारुतात्मजसंसेव्य दिव्यश्रीचरणाम्बुजाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मायामानुषवेषेण मायिकासुरखण्डनाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मार्ताण्डकोटिज्वलितमकराकारकुण्डलाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मालतीतुलसीमाल्यवासिताखिलविग्रहाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मारकोटिप्रतीकाश महदद्भुतदेहभृते नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महनीयदयावेशकलितापाङ्गलोचनाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मकरन्दरसास्वादमाधुर्यगुणभूषणाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महादेवसमाराध्यमणिनिर्मितपादुकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महामाणिक्यखचिताखण्डतूणिधनुर्धराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मन्दरोद्भूतदुग्धाब्धिबिन्दुपुञ्जिविभूषणाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यक्षकिन्नरगन्धर्वस्तूयमानपराक्रमाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यत्र पूर्वजनानन्दसन्धानचतुरोद्यमाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यमाद्यष्टाङ्गशीलादियमहृत्पद्मगोचराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यशोदाहृदयानन्दसिन्धुपूर्णसुधाकराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः याज्ञवल्क्यादिऋषिभिः संसेवितपदद्वयाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यमलार्जुनपापौघपरिहारिपदाम्बुजाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः पीडाजालापहारकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यातु धानाग्रणीभूतविभीषणवरप्रदाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यागपापकसञ्चारद्रौपदीरक्षकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः वेदैकस्तूयमानयशोधनाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः याकिनी याकिनी साकिनी आश्रयाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यतीन्द्रवृन्दसंसेव्यमानाखण्डप्रभाकराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः यथोचित्तान्त यथोचित्तान्तर्यागादिपूजनीयगणेश्वराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नानावेदादिवेदान्तैः प्रशंसितनिजाकृतये नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नागराजाङ्कपर्यङ्कशायिसुन्दरविग्रहाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नृत्यलीलाविशारदाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मद्गीर्वाणमुकुटमणिरञ्जितपात्काय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नागेन्द्रभूषणप्रेमातिशयप्राणवल्लभाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नानाप्रसूनविलसद्मालाविराजिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नवरत्नावलीशोभितापादतलमस्तकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नवमल्लीप्रसूनाभिशोभमानशिरोरुहाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नलिनीशङ्खचक्रासी गदाशार्ङ्गेश सुखेटधृते नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नादानुसन्धानपरिवलोक्य निजाकृतये नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नरासुरसुरव्रात कृपपूजोपहारकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नखकोटिप्रभाजालव्याप्तब्रह्माण्डमण्डपाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नतश्रीकरसौन्दर्यकरुणापाङ्गवीक्षणाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नवदूर्वादलश्यामशृङ्गाराकारविग्रहाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नरकासुरदौर्वंशशौर्यनिर्वापणक्षमाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः नानाप्रपञ्चवैचित्र्यनिर्माणात्यन्तपण्डिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः माध्याह्नार्कप्रभाजालपुञ्जिकाल्जल्कसन्निभाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मनुवंशकिरीटाग्रशोभमानशिरोमणये नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मलयाचलसम्भूतदिव्यचन्दनचर्चिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मन्दराघारकमठाकारकारणविग्रहाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महदादिप्रपञ्चान्तर्व्याप्तव्यापारविग्रहाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महामायासमावेशिताण्डकोटिगणेश्वराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महत्सगुणरूप्यैकव्यक्तीकृतनिजाकृतये नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मत्स्यकच्छपवाराह नृसिंहाद्यावतारकाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मन्त्रमन्त्रार्थमन्त्राङ्गमन्त्रशास्त्रविशारदाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मत्ते भवक्त्रषड्भक्त्रपञ्चभक्त्रैकसुपूजिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मायाकल्पितविध्यण्डमण्डपान्तर्बहिस्थिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मनोन्मण्यचलेन्द्रोर्ध्वशिखरस्तदिवाकराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महेन्द्रसाम्राज्यफलसन्धानाप्तत्रिविक्रमाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मनोहरमहानीलमेघश्यामवपुर्धराय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः मध्यकालान्त्यकालादिकालभेदविवर्जिताय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः महासाम्राज्यपट्टाभिषेकोत्सुकहृदाम्बुजाय नमः श्रीरामाय नमः श्रीरामचन्द्रपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीसर्वदेवदेवीस्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः नानाविधपरिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि।
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ
Of this whole
नित्यानन्द
grand ritual of the Pattabhishekam, which is the Abharana Aradhana. The first we will be offering the Paduka. The Padukas of Sri Rama represent his promise, the promise of yoga and kshema. Valmiki says in hence his promise of taking care of everything for us. We can just be in the bhava samadhi, or we can be in the devotion, in the bhakti. Adishesha is invoked in the Paduka, the one item that provides safety to the feet of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the supreme pontiff of Hinduism. Let us now offer the Padukas at the divine lotus feet of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Gopa ada abhyah ato dharmani dharayan Sri Ramachandra Swamine Namaha. Sri Sarvadeva Devi Surupaya Bhagavate Sri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Padukadvayam samarpayami. The next is the offering of the Rajadandam. The ruling staff or the Rajadandam is for celebrating the universal king's authority over all the beings. As the ruling sovereign, this is a symbol of his conscious sovereignty and literal sovereignty over all the cosmos, making him the Maharaja, the supreme king, the ruler within himself and all of what is Sena is invoked in the Rajadandam. Vishwaksena is the Senadhipati of Mahavishnu, the commander in chief. Next is the offering of the Raja Mudrika. This is the ring of the king. This Raja Mudrika represents Mahalakshmi herself. The wealth of the inner world and the wealth of the outer world belong to this conscious king. Mahalakshmi is invoked in the Raja Mudrika. Let us now offer the Raja Mudrika to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the supreme pontiff of Hinduism. Om Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarnarajatasrajam Chandram Hiranmajim Lakshmim Jata Vedo Maavaha. Sri Ramachandra Swamine Namaha. श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः राजमुद्रिकां समर्पयामि those very jewels to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the supreme pontiff of Hinduism. Om Durgam Devi Gum Sharanamaham Prapatye Sutarasitarase Namaha Agne Tvam Parajanavyo Asman Swasti Bhirati Durga Nivishva. Having offered the Suvarnabharanam, the golden jewels to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, we will now offer the jewels, the Suvarnabharanam for Devi Sita. Om Ambhasya Pare Bhuvanasya Madhye Nakasya Prushte Mahato Mahijane Shukrena Jyoti Kumshi Samanu Pravishtah Prajapatisharati Garbhe Antaha. Next we will be offering the Swarnabharana for Sri Lakshmana Swami. Lakshmana never left Rama's side. He is literally an Anga, a part of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. We offer the royal heirlooms to Sri Lakshmana Swami. Om Ghranahi Ghrutavati Savitaradhipatyai Payasvatiranta Tarashano Astu Dhruvam Disham Vishnu Patnya Ghorar Shana Sahasoya Manota. Next is the offering of the Chamaram. Within the fans of the Chamaram, we have invoked Garuda, the eagle, which is the vehicle of Mahavishnu. A devotee of Mahavishnu whose wings always provide a cooling breeze. We now offer the fanning service to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Suvarna Pakshaya Dhimahi Tanno Garuda Prachodayat. Sri Ramachandra Swamine Namaha. Sri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Sri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Chamaradvayam Samarpayami. Next is the offering of Chhatram. This is a royal umbrella that provides shade. In it, we have invoked the Adishesha, the 1,000-hooded snake that provides shade for Mahavishnu. We now offer the Chhatram, the umbrella, to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Om Hiranyagarbhas Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit Sada Adharah Prithivim Dyamute Mam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Next, we offer the Raja Khadgam, the royal sword, within which we have invoked Sudarshana Swami, the divine weapon of Bhagavan Mahavishnu. With this, Sri Ramachandra Prabhu upholds the Kshatriya Dharma and promises again his protection to all the beings in the cosmos. We now offer the Raja Khadgam to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Om Vishnu Raratamasi Vishnu Prishtamasi Vishnu Shnaptre Stho Vishnu Syurasi Vishnu Dhruvamasi Vaishnavamasi Vishnavetva Nayaschakrayet Vidmahe Sahasrajvalaya Dhimahe Tannaschakra Prachodayat. Next, and the final offering is that of the Samrat Kiritam, the crown. This very crown was handcrafted by Lord Brahma, by Brahma himself and was first given to Manu, the son of Surya, and passed down in the Ikshvaku lineage. The Ramarajyam was within the crown. We have invoked the Samrat Shakti, Lakshmi Narayana himself. With the blessings of our beloved Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, the ultimate manifestation, Paramavatara of Paramashiva, let us offer this Rajakiritam to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva. Om Rajadhirajaaya Prasahya Sahine Namo Vayam Vai Shravanaya Kurmahe Same Kamang Kamakama Mahyam Kameshwaro Vai Shravano Dadato Kuberaya Vai Shravanaya Maharajaya Namaha. We will be offering the crown to the Supreme Pontiff of Hindu, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva, who is the present successor and emperor of the Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam. Let us offer the Rajakiritam to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Om Rajadhirajaya Prasahya Sahine Om Rajadhirajaya Prasahya Sahine Namo Vayam Vai Shravanaya Kurmahe Same Kamang Kamakama Mahyam Kameshwaro Vai Shravano Dadatu Kuberaya Vai Shravanaya Maharajaya Namaha. Next, we will be offering the Mutya Paharam, the pearl necklace that was offered by Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. That was offered by Varuna to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Om Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Ramachandra Prabhu wanted to give such a precious jewel to Devi Sita, so he offers the jewel to Devi Sita. Om Mahadevyai cha vidmahe Vishnu patni cha dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi prachodayat. तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं सन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे सञ्चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदगुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उतामृतत्वस्येषा नः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अतोऽज्जायागश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादूर्ध्व उदैत्पुरुषः पादोऽस्येह भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामत् शासनानशने अभि तस्माद्विराडजायत विराजो अधिपूरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चाद्भूमिमथो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो अस्यासीदाज्यं ग्रीष्म इत्मः शरद्धविः सप्तास्यासन् परिधयः त्रिसप्तसमिधः कृताः देवा यज्ञं तन्वानाः अबद्धन् पुरुषं पशुं तं यज्ञं बर्हिषि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः येन देवा अयजन्त साध्या ऋषयश्च ये तस्माज्जज्ञात् सर्वहुतः संभृतं वृषदाज्यं पशुगस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्याने आरण्यान् ग्राम्याश्च ये तस्माज्जज्ञात् सर्वहुतः ऋचः सामानि जग्निरे ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः इति स्वस्तिमन्त्रार्थाः सत्याः सफलाः भवन्तु इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तु तथास्तु अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदशतम् इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तु तथास्तु दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तु तथास्तु राजा धर्मपतिः प्रजा सुचरिताः पूजाधनाः सज्जनाः षट्कर्मप्रवरा द्विजाः प्रतिदिनं विद्या अनवद्या सदा वाणी सन्निहिता चिरं कविमुखैः सानन्दमव्याकुलाः सर्वे सन्तु वैदिकधर्म अनुष्ठातारः सौजन्यसन्तोषिणः इति स्वस्तिमन्त्रार्थाः सत्याः सफलाः भवन्तु इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तु तथास्तु येषां देवदेवानां महादेवानाम् अखिलाण्डकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकानां श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरि परमशिवशक्तिसमेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवस्वरूपानां श्री आदिगुरु अरुणगिरियोगीश्वरस्वरूपानां श्रीकालभैरवमहाकाळीस्वरूपानां श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षीसुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्नकुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञानविस्तृत सकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान्
गीजमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिन्नकाहलादि समस्तबिरदावल्यङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्यजापवर्गवर्ष विश्राणजीमूत परमतकल्पकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद् ऋषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरो श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ तृणवद्युत्तरद्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधानानाम् अरुणगिरियोगीश्वरपरम्परागत अरुणाचलसर्वज्ञपीठगुरुमहासन्निधानानां कैलासपरम्परागत काञ्चीकैलाससर्वज्ञपीठत्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधानानां नित्योत्सवनित्यमङ्गलनित्यकल्याणनित्यरजतकैलासपरम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तॄणां साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिवसमुद्भूत कैलासपरम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौमचक्रवर्ती परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणीनां साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वराणां साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरंपरा प्राप्त अड्लपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अड्लपीठाधीश्वराणां धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधानानां कैलासपरम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरूणां श्रीकैलासपुनरुद्धारकानां श्रीकैलासपरमाचार्याणां श्रीमत्परमहंसानां परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्याणां सच्चिदानन्दप्रणवस्वरूपाणां श्रोत्रियब्रह्मनिष्ठानां श्रीमज्जगद्गुरूणां श्रीलश्री भगवत्श्री नित्यानन्दपरमशिवश्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकपरमाचार्यस्वामिनां पादारविन्दयोः भक्तिसिद्धिः समेषां सहकुटुम्बानां सकलैश्वर्यप्राप्तिः गुरुकृपाकटाक्षसिद्धिः क्षेमस्थैर्यवीर्यविजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्धिः धर्मार्थकाममोक्षचतुर्विधफलपुरुषार्थसिद्धिः सर्वेषां मनसा चिन्तित सत्कार्यानुकूलसिद्धिः भगवत्श्री नित्यानन्दपरमशिवप्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्यजीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्तिश्च भूयात् इति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तो तथास्तु सर्वे जनाः सुखिनः सन्तु तथास्तु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु तथास्तु समस्तसन्मङ्गलानि सन्तु तथास्तु सर्वत्र नित्यानन्दध्वजारोहणं भवतु तथास्तु सर्वेषां श्रीलश्रीभगवत्श्री नित्यानन्दपरमशिवश्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकपरमाचार्यस्वामिनां परिपूर्णकृपाकटाक्षसिद्धिः अस्तु तथास्तु अयं धर्मः उत्तरोत्तरमभिवृद्धिरस्तु तथास्तु सर्वं भगवत्श्री नित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम् मङ्गलं गोधरेन्द्राय वहनीशगुणात्मने चक्रवर्तितनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलं भद्राचलनिवासाय भद्राय परमात्मने जानकी प्राणनाथाय रामचन्द्राय मङ्गलं वेदवेदान्तवेद्याय मेघश्यामलमूर्तये पुंसां मोहनरूपाय पुण्यश्लोकाय मङ्गलं मङ्गलाशासनपरैर्वदाचार्यपुरोगमैः सर्वैस्तु पूर्वैः आचार्यैः सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम्। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलं तद्वैज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलं मूलप्रकृतिरूपिणे